everyone. I am Nalini, working as an assistant professor with 8 years of experience in the educational field. So today we are going to learn about the important concepts of understanding data in computer science. So when coming to the understanding data, the major focus is on the 5 marks. So in the part E, compulsory one question will be from the understanding data. That to the mathematical question. So coming here, measures of central tendency. So this plays a very important role and it is very easy to score the 5 out of 5 marks with this short. So it will come mean, median, mode. So from the childhood you are learning mean, median, mode. So it is very easy to understand. So in the last preparatory also I have asked you to calculate. So they give you a particular sort of data. For that data you have to calculate the mean, median and mode. So mean is nothing but sum of the observations by total number of observations what they have given. So that formula you have to apply there. So here they have given different type of data. For that you have to calculate the mean or average. See, mean and average is same. So you learn about mean, in the exam they will ask you about the average. You think that both are different. Mean and average both are same. So here they are given certain particular amount of data. So for this data you have to calculate the mean value. So you have to just add the data what they have given divided by the total number of data what they have given. So like that you can mention it. And when you are answering the mean, median and mode, units of measurement is mandatory. If it does not include the centimeters thing, you can easily lose marks there. Okay. The next comes the median. Median is nothing but the central value of the given list. So if it is equal number, there is no problem. If there are unequal number, that is odd numbers, then there is a problem. So there you have to just calculate the central value, which is the average of the two median values. If it is an even number, equal half will be there, you can easily calculate the mean value. If there are odd numbers it is there, you just have to calculate the average of the two middle values. So that is how you will get the median value. So mode. Mode is nothing but the most repeated value in the given list of values. So if you consider this value, here 110 is the most repeated value. So 110 will be your mean value. So it is very easy to score because it is problematic and it is mathematical formula induction here. So when coming to these three, mentioning of the units of measurement is very much important. So these covers under the topic of measures of central tendency. So they will ask you explain the different measures of central tendency. You can take your own example and explain the mean, median and mode. Then comes the measures of variability. So there you have range and the standard deviation. So coming to the range is nothing but the difference between the maximum value and the minimum value. So if you calculate that, you will get the range value. So range is denoted with the R. After that it will come the standard deviation. So this standard deviation will occur a major role because it is the formula application. Rho is equals to square root of sum of x minus x bar whole square divided by n. So if you want to calculate the standard deviation, first you have to calculate the mean or the average. Because here x bar denotes the mean value. So if you are perfect with the mean value, you can just apply the formula where it is required. So the first one, standard deviation is denoted by a symbol called rho. Okay. So x values means the values which they have given in the question. X bar means the mean values which I have calculated earlier. So you have to calculate in the form of a tabular column. So it is given. So this data is required relating to the height of the students in the class. So the initial data what they have given, first you have to compute the data. After that you have to calculate x minus x bar. X is nothing but the same value 90 minus x bar is nothing but the mean value what you have calculated. If you do x minus x bar, the value will come. So next column you have to do the squaring part. Okay. So with the help of these three different columns, you have to calculate for the total list of elements or the data what they have given you. So after that, it is not only x minus x bar whole square, it is the summation. So the last column you have to do the summation part. So after getting that, you have to substitute in the formula. So square root of sum of x minus x bar is, what is the value? 938. So 938 divided by 9. So there you get the value of 110.2 centimeters. So mentioning the unit of measurement is also very important. So So this will compulsory come in your examination. So without this question, they will not frame your questions. Okay. So be thorough with the mean, median, mode and the range and the standard deviation. And coming apart from that, you have what is data and what are the different types of data. So data is nothing but information. So data can be in any form. It can be an image, video, audio, PDF, compressed files, anything. Everything we consider that as a data. In the examples they have asked you what is a singular form of data. So datum, D-A-U-T-U-M. So it is a singular form of data which they have asked in the previous question papers in the form of MCQs. So coming here, you have two important types of data. First one is structured data, second one is unstructured data. In the structured data, every data will be in the organized format. Okay, unstructured format is data will be present but it is not in the sorted way. If you take a newspaper as an example, you will have multiple columns, multiple fields in the single page. So that is the data itself but it not is present in the structured format. So they will ask you what is data and mention the different types of data for the 2 months. Then you can write the data definition, types will be structured data and the unstructured data. And another thing is mention the different types of secondary storage devices. First you have to write what is the secondary storage devices and then you can write the examples for that. We have hard disk, solid disk drive, pen drive, CDs. So all these you can mention it in the secondary storage devices. So if you are thorough with all this part, you can easily score about 8 marks from this chapter. It is very important to score also.